My name is Ting, and I work for that's my organization's logo. It's called City of Design Promotion Association. So it's like Abraham and Stewart. We are like arm's length model. We are not part of the administration, but we work for the government. 100% funded by the government, and our job is to run the program, the UNESCO City of Design program, to brand to brand and to manage the program. So our basic job is to communicate with UNESCO and other creative cities, especially City of Design, like Dundee, Graz, and Shenzhen, and Helsinki, of course. So I will start by a little bit short introduction of our city and the design. So that's where we are. So for those of you who have been to Hong Kong, so that's Hong Kong. So right in the north a little bit, that's the Hong Kong airport. After you land it in an hour, you're in Shenzhen. Okay? So that's like 35 years ago. It's a tiny border town, like a fishing village. So that's today. So I got a lot of that. Wow. So yeah, we're very young. So officially set up in 1980s. So this year we are celebrating 86th anniversary. And the citizens are young. It's average age like below 30. The reason is that the special economic zone, as it was called, attract a lot of investment and set up a lot of manufacturing, and which means there's a lot of job opportunities. So we attract a lot of students and workers from all over the country. So talking about design, we call ourselves the birthplace of China's modern design. I will tell you why. Okay. In early 1990s or late 1980s, so a lot of Hong Kong company, a printing company, moving their business into Shenzhen. As you can see, we are very close to each other. The reason for them to move is that because of the cheap labor and cheap land and other resources. So in printing business, you need some basic graphic design, obviously. So that's when the city attract a lot of graphic designers from other part of the country. And Hong Kong is a very open business world, and the owners, all the owners of the printing company, they learn the word fashion in design very fast. So they will bring all kinds of magazine, catalog from Paris, New York, etc., and bring home and just told their designers, okay, learn this, learn that, and made this tonight, something like that. So in a very short time, our graphic design industry just developed very fast. And I think that's the modern design come into place. And of course, I talk about a little bit later that we also have other like product and fashion. But because of all this, we were designated in 2008 by UNESCO the City of Design. So the first city in China become the member of the Creative City Network. And that's some numbers. So last year we have, I don't think this is for the design sector. It's a general creative industry sector, account for 10% of the GDP last year. And that's the amount of money our government spend every year to subsidize the creative industry sector. So 500 million yuan RMB and every year. So this architecture, I'm not sure. I think they mean the clusters. So we are now over 50 clusters exclusively for creative industry. Some of them for design industry, okay? So these numbers are outdated, I'm pretty sure. That's why I talked to Stephen earlier today, because I myself are very anxious to do a research this year to find out the truth, because now we don't have the precise number, how many companies and how many designers we have. So I think we really need this, not only just these numbers, and like what's the average wage, and are we losing young designers, or they just keep coming to the cities, things like that. So nobody knows, nobody tells exactly what's happening. So that's why I'm pushing the government to give us the money to do this project. So Stephen will keep in touch. We need this. So as I told you, we are very good in graphic design from the very beginning. Those are some of our best graphic designers. They are also well-known nationwide. Of course, we have a very good product design, like the watchmaker. And actually, the first Chinese astronaut making the spacewalk, he's wearing a watch that's designed and produced in Shenzhen. So by this man's team, I think. And so we thanks to our high-tech company. For those of you who are product designer, you may know this, that in product design you need a strong backup from the company, from the manufacturing. It's not like graphic design, you can work alone. So that's pretty much depends on each other. So this is interior design, very lucrative because of the booming business in hotel. All over the country, they're building lots of luxury hotels. So interior design can mean for the business. And the fashion, it's very fair to say that our city has the best women clothes designer in the country. And they are now showing themselves in Paris, in New York, in Milano every year. So that's another strong force. And we have very good architect also. And it used to be very lucrative business, but it's cooling down because the economy is cooling down. But still you can see some very creative designs there, which already have been built. Okay, and so we have some cartoon production. One of the best in the country, again. And crafts, traditional. And okay, some clusters. Forget about those fancy names. Yeah, this one I think some of our friends already visited. Yeah, you like it. So for clusters like this, startup companies can enjoy not free space, but maybe very cheap office space, and with a regular service like tax or something else. So we have quite a few of them in the city. So this is what we call iMart. So young designers or students can bring their little piece of design to this like a flea market, and during the weekend, so it's quite popular. Some activities, it is very official. It's supported by the Ministry of Culture, actually. So And the BNI is very good. And it's, well, why it's called By City? By City means Hong Kong and Shenzhen. And because we're close to each other and we're working on design, trying to make what we call a design twin city. So this is one of the pioneering projects. They have been done this year. I think the seventh edition architecture Vietnam. So very good. This is what they call Creative December. In December every year we have lots of events in creative sector. And also we have Fringe, the local one. So every year, I think this year will be the 6th time they are doing this, attracting lots of artists and of course designers from all over the world. Okay, this is our project, the Design Biennale. We are doing the 2nd edition this year. There will be a joint project with Hong Kong designers in all the categories like graphic, product, fashion, architect. So, and the public art, Shanghai is a new area setting up. It's called the special zone. Inside the special zone, again, trying to push for the creative industry. So some introduction about our communication, cooperation. So some of our colleagues already showed this network is only part of the network. The one Abraham showed this morning is a comprehensive one. But this map trying to show is that we not only working with our colleagues in the City of Design. Center Ting is there, by the way. Okay, so don't say anything. Okay. And we also work with other creative cities, for example, Hanover or Angoulême. Hanover is like a city of music. Angoulême is a city of media art. I mean, only because they are a city of music doesn't mean they don't have very good designers or design companies. So I think the meaning of this platform is not that you are limited within your specific designation or your member, your fellow city of design. So it's an open network. You can talk to anybody on the platform. I would tell you. Okay, some of the collaboration. We have joined the Center Champion now for 3 times now, ever since 2011. And we were in Graz last year. Of course, this annual meeting in Japan last year. This photo of the City of Design College. And Nagoya Design Forum, of course. So we're doing a promotion tour last year for the Design Award, which I will talk about more later on. Singapore is a new member, which is very strong. They are really good. So this is what I talk about. We have a visit of Hanover delegation led by the mayor himself last year, a large delegation. And also we had a visit of the deputy mayor of Angoulême. He came along. And okay, so interaction between Hong Kong. Okay, maybe I'll show the video later. So this is our collaboration with Hong Kong. We are really working hard right now because we are in such proximity. We think there's really a lot of things we can do. Not only just foreigners. We set up joint projects with the young designers, like this one, workshops, and a lot of things going to happen. And they have a Business of Design Week in early December, and we are planning to have the first ever design week in our city. So it's like it's not a coincidence. We arranged the day intentionally to make it happen during the same period of time so that international guests can enjoy two different events with only one flight tickets. So that's the idea. Okay, this is a design award that I will introduce to you. It started in 2011. So this is the first edition. Okay, I will show the video right now.
我更看重的是传统占有当下的意义。设计之所以存在，之所以有价值，是因为它和当下的生活和每个人都有着千丝万缕的联系。
西方人比较侧重于逻辑的和理性的美，而中国人更多的强调意象美和神韵的美。近些年，中西方文化的交流更加的频繁，逐渐的形成一种新的语言艺术体系，相互借鉴，彼此融合。
觉得现在这个历史契合点是非常有意思的，对于中国来说是一个真正融入全球文化和拥抱世界的过程中。作为当代的这代设计师，我觉得我们没有理由不去自信，因为我们确实处在一个时代发展最好的一个契机。这样一个血液里流的是中国的血液，其实做出来的东西就已经是中国化的设计了。
深圳呢有很棒的创意氛围，如果用一个词来形容呢，就是 open。这里崇尚开放、包容和创新，吸引着无数的年轻人义无反顾的到来。一大批老的设计师呢和前辈帮我们奠定了基础，我们的成长也得益于这个氛围。当然，我们也有责任要把这个氛围呢保持和发扬下去。
这是一个全民倡议的时代，每个人都在谈倡议和设计。我觉得好的设计应该是拉近人跟人、人跟自然、人跟社会之间的关系，而不是说把一个东西从自然中拉出来，可以过度的装饰和设计。我觉得好的设计应该是展现最自然生活的一面。
他们用自己的设计为他们所处的环境增加了新的活力，为他们所处的环境进行了改善，为我们的生活带来了新生的力量。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the exhibition for Shenzhen Design Award for Young Talents 2013.
We believe that the organizing such an event within the network is very important to improve its connections, to strengthen its vitality, enhancing its influence and visibility.
Okay. You like the video? It's okay? Yeah, that's the first edition in 2013. At the beginning, it was an interview of the 5 designers that finally got into the final. They're coming in from our city, representing different category. You saw the fashion designer, industry, graphic. So last year, we have the second edition. With 23 cities, including Graz, even Dundee, Edinburgh, no, not Edinburgh, Helsinki, Shenzhen, of course, Montreal, and Seoul, Nagoya, Quebec. So we're very excited about the project. We will have the awarding ceremony next month in Paris. The ideas of this project is targeting the young designers under the age of 35. But for the architect, the age limit is 40 because it takes more time for architect to grow. So this is the winning project for the first edition. You saw it in the video. These two young ladies from Montreal, they designed this project called 21 Swing. It's actually at the square in downtown Montreal. Actually, I tried it myself when I visited Montreal a couple of years ago. So the idea is when you swim it, it will make the sound. It's not electrical sound. I think it's mechanical sound. And during the evening, there's a LED that will illuminate. So when you have a few friends doing together with you, it looks really beautiful. So that's the jury for the first edition. This is second edition. Last year we have this presentation by the juries, and that's the judging process. This is the juries. Again, juries. This is the winning project this year for this edition. Is a Ting coming from Graz, Austria. This is actually the project for the Austrian National Pavilion in Expo in Milano. So to end the presentation, a little introduction of our first ever design win, as I told you about earlier. It will be the first ever, like the Dundee one. So we are quite nervous because there's so many design wins in the world, and most of them are so good. So we are under a lot of pressure, but we are not working alone. Try to bring aboard all the design forces and companies, association, institution, college to work it together. So we'll see what we can do. We'll try our best. So once again, glad to be here. Thank you very much.